to. We don't know exactly where it is. We don't know exactly what it does. We don't know exactly how to reach it. People think they reach it. They think that when they're having convulsions in the church and they're like, oh, no, 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 goddamn seizure or some shit, and they think that when they're speaking in tongues, when they're going crazy ass retarded ass shit like that, they think that they're having some super duper experience, and maybe it is some kind of super duper experience. It's got to be some kind of like psychotic state or something, or maybe, you know, they're having a super rush of, you know, what do they call it? You know, those synapses or whatever, where they're releasing the fucking like happiness, you know, like they'll like take substances, you know, like drugs. It's like their brain is inducing like a like state where you're like just super duper like, oh my god. But what does that do? How does that help? What is so great about that? How exactly does that improve society at all? Like how? In what way? The fact of the matter is it doesn't. It's a fucking shit show. Theism is a shit show. Always has been, always will be. And it's time that theists knock it off. Look, I get why you believe it, because I believed it too. But the time is now, as human beings, as American citizens, as earthlings, as conscious beings, to off with the tard shit. There is no super intelligent, supernatural, super intelligent, super thing. There is no super entity. If there was a super entity, you could show us right now. There is not. All of this worship shit, what the hell is the point of that? I get having a sense of awe and wonder for nature and for reality and the cosmos and stuff like that, but we have to be realistic about it, okay? There is much more to this reality than meets the eye. But if we want to actually pursue an understanding, a true understanding of it, well, we can't do it by subscribing to made up sci-fi fantasy fucking bullshit. Sci-fi fantasy MLM scams and shit. The shit is a scam. Theism is a scam. Christianity is the greatest scam of all time. It literally sells a product / service that literally does not exist. Nothing. They're literally buying nothing. Best, you're buying a concert performance. You're going to see people sing songs and dance and talk about something that you can't demonstrate at all. And nobody benefits from that. At least not directly. I mean, obviously the pastor benefits, because the pastor is extracting all of your resources from your dumb ass, right? And using them to buy himself a new fucking whatever the fuck, right? Telling you things that cannot be demonstrated at all. Telling you things that the moment that I question you about those things, you immediately get defensive, because you know damn well you're full of fucking shit. You know damn well you can't justify that shit. You know damn well all it takes is a basic, simple fucking question. Where's your stuff? Where's that stuff? Oh, it's that great? Show us how great it is. What's so great about it? Show us the greatness. Show us the great things. I'm seeing this news. All I'm seeing is a lot of fucking bad fucking news, and you fucks failing miserably to do anything to show us that this shit, this sci-fi fantasy bullshit, actually helps. That's why I jump on y'all all the time. And, you know, to be fair to y'all, had to jump on the fucking Muslims today because of this event that happens. Okay? Because one of the other aspects of this too is that we didn't talk about the young cats, the young loonies that committed the act. I mean, we talked you know, the crazy beliefs and all that type of shit, the radical nature. But the fact of the matter is that we are doing a great disservice to the youth, because we as adults are failing miserably to get our fucking views and affairs in order. All of these kids are out here confused because so many among us are confused as fuck. So many people out here don't know what the hell they're thinking about, don't know what the hell they're doing, don't know what the hell anything. They don't know shit. And they're just out here running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off, with no clear focus, no clear goals, no clear aims. Even Christianity itself has no clear focus, no clear goal, no clear aim. We looked up the other day from one Christian website. They said our goal as Christians is to glorify God. That's cool if you want to set that as a goal. But the mere fact that you can't hate this God to begin with is a major problem. Because now your goal of glorifying this God is fucking vague as fuck. And you can't show us what actually is so valuable about that. Especially when we see real life situations where people actually get hurt and lose their lives, despite what they believe, despite how staunch they might have been in their beliefs, despite how good of a person they might have been, despite the fact that they never harmed nobody, never hurt nobody, they never committed a sin against anybody or whatever the fuck. Bad things still happen to them. The reality of the situation is bad things happen to good people all the time, just like how good things happen to bad people all the time. The same way that a lot of these loonies who are super duper rich also were in the fucking Epstein files. It just goes to show you that we live in a real world where life is. You can believe fucking sci-fi fantasy shit that you want to and believe that you're being the greatest, beautiful, most wonderful, peaceful, and humble person in the fucking world, and you can still meet a horrible, horrific, and terrible fate for no good reason whatsoever other than you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, because just so happens that some fucking loony decided that day at that time they wanted to take out people at your fucking place of worship, and you just so happen to want to worship that day. The fact of the matter is there's no value to worship, like at all, like in any reason, even among living people. There is no good reason to worship anything or anyone. Worship is worthless. What do you gain from worshiping something? You are literally hurting yourself. And worse still, you're putting your kids in harm's way, because so many children have been harmed over the course of all this time by these sci-fi fantasy fucking weirdos and loonies. Okay? So we have to get on the same page as human beings. We have to figure out what exactly we're doing. And I declare what we should be doing. Instead of wasting our time with this sci-fi fantasy bullshit, accomplishing not a goddamn thing, we should be working to master our reality using STEAM, science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics, to understand the complete totality of our reality, to understand the substrate of reality in its totality, to understand every aspect, every fucking phenomenon that can occur, that we can use that same understanding to improve our well-being, to improve our social fabric, to improve our capability to work interdependently with synergy together to constantly improve our collective health, wealth, and well-being as a whole. If we're not doing that, then what the fuck exactly are we? Because if this is what you consider glorifying God, fuck that! Motherfuck that! If this is the best y'all can do, if this is what glorifying God looks like, you can keep that shit, throw it in the fucking trash. Matter of fact, you can take that to the Pacific garbage patch, and you can figure out why the sci-fi fantasy super thing ain't cleaned that shit the fuck up, if it's so real and so true. Okay, so and before I go, I also want to say this. So part of me talking about this